Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are exploring a massive paradigm shift that is actively transforming the very foundation of human discovery. Imagine walking into a lab, but instead of being a lone researcher hunched over a microscope, you're the director of a tireless, brilliantly capable team of assistants. We're talking about scientists working alongside a dedicated crew of AI agents. It's a fascinating look at the lab of the future, and honestly, it's not some distant dream. It is happening right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. What actually happens when a scientist gets a whole team of AI postdocs? I mean, think about it. You step into the lab on day one, fresh out of university. But you aren't starting from scratch or doing all that tedious grunt work. You're stepping directly into the role of a director, guiding a crew of virtual experts. You have this massive computational power right at your fingertips, ready to tackle some of the world's most complex and deeply important challenges.
This is the reality of the new scientific team. We're officially moving past the era of the solitary genius toiling away in isolation and stepping into the age of the highly advanced AI-assisted researcher.
To really grasp why this is such a game changer, we kind of have to look back at how things have been done for centuries. You know the drill. Step 1, observe. Step 2, hypothesize. Step 3, test. And step 4, refine. It's the classic scientific method. And hey, it's brilliant. It gave us everything from modern medicine to space travel, the whole shebang. But historically, man, it has been incredibly slow. Every single test, every single tweak required human hours, days, or even years of physical lab work. So the contrast we're looking at today is pretty stark. In a traditional lab, human limits totally dictate the pace of discovery. But in the AI-assisted lab, you've got thousands of AI agents running millions of virtual simulations concurrently. They are taking that centuries-old cycle and running it at a speed that is literally unprecedented in human history. So what does this actually look like on the ground? Let's walk through a typical day in the lab to see the daily workflow of our hypothetical super scientist. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how the AI takes over. Imagine sitting down with your morning coffee, and your AI team has already ingested entire bookshelves of scientific journals. They're reasoning over public and proprietary data all at once. They're connecting disparate scientific disciplines, and they're generating totally novel, unseen data sets for you to review. The AI does the heavy lifting of reading and cross-referencing, so you, the human scientist, can focus purely on high-level problem solving. Honestly, maybe the coolest part of this workflow is the cross-discipline connection. Think about it. A chemist simply doesn't have the time to read up on the absolute latest breakthroughs in genetics or climate science on top of their own field. There just aren't enough hours in the day. But the AI does. It acts like a bridge, pulling insights from entirely different domains to spark completely new hypotheses that the human researcher would have almost certainly missed otherwise. Now, you might be wondering, how do we handle trusting these AI agents? It's an absolutely crucial question. If your AI is making complex connections across fields you haven't even studied, how on earth do you know if it's actually right? How do you know if it's presenting an absolute stroke of genius or if it's just hallucinating and veering totally off track? Well, the folks behind the Microsoft Discovery platform hit the nail on the head. They say it is key for us to say that there is traceability and transparency throughout the entire process. You aren't just handing the keys over to a black box and crossing your fingers. Humans are absolutely still steering the ship here. The AI is strictly required to show its work every single step of the way. So back to our scientists' daily routine. They're running these really critical daily validation checks. They're meticulously reviewing AI-generated footnotes. They're double-checking data annotations to trace back exactly where the AI got its information. They read the agent logs to follow the machine's logic path. And crucially, if the AI pulls something way outside their expertise, they just pick up the phone and call a human domain expert to validate it. The AI suggests, but the human verifies. Let's move to and see how this builds into real-world proof. Because it's easy to talk about virtual postdocs like it's some fun sci-fi concept, but Microsoft actually tested this platform on themselves. They wanted to see if it could solve a genuine, high-stakes material science problem. Specifically, finding a new, more eco-friendly coolant for data centers. 32 million. That is the massive number of possible chemical candidates the team started with to find this better coolant. 32 million. To put that into perspective, human scientists evaluating that many options in a traditional lab setting is mathematically impossible. We're talking multiple human lifetimes just to get through that list.
But with the AI handling the heavy compute load, the timeline just shrinks completely. Day 1, the AI compute begins. By day 10, literally just 10 days later, the AI had successfully narrowed those 32 million options down and identified a highly viable, novel coolant molecule. And by month 4, that exact coolant was physically synthesized in a real lab and tested on a working computer. 4 months! Before AI, discovering and physically synthesizing a novel material like this would have taken years, maybe decades of frustrating trial and error.
This kind of mind-blowing speed brings us directly to a new era, the quantum future. Because to truly scale global scientific innovation and tackle massive problems at an atomic, molecular level, we have to look at what happens when AI meets the next huge leap in computing power. And guys, that leap is happening shockingly soon. By 2026, we are expecting the arrival of reliable quantum computing from Microsoft. We're talking about bringing stage 2 quantum machines into real practical use. These machines will solve complex Schrödinger's equations and understand quantum chemistry in ways today's supercomputers just can't, because they literally run out of memory. When you pair that quantum muscle with an AI team of agents, the potential is just staggering. So the crucial point is this. Let's bust a major myth right now. AI does not replace scientists. It gives them superpowers. The fundamental goal here is to empower researchers, amplify human capability, and give every scientist out there the tools to push the absolute boundaries of human thinking. The AI isn't doing the science instead of you. It's doing the heavy lifting so you can do the science better. Which leaves us with one final massive question to consider. What world-scale problem will this new scientific method solve first? I mean, we're talking true Nobel Prize-level challenges here. Will an AI-empowered scientist discover a new fertilizer that practically wipes out global food insecurity? Will they invent a specialized paint that aggressively captures carbon straight out of the atmosphere? The tools to deeply accelerate these discoveries are arriving in labs as we speak. The only thrilling question left is, what are our newly superpowered scientists going to point them at first? Thank you so much for joining this explainer today. Keep learning, and definitely keep your eyes on the labs of the future.